Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to the Weekly Brunch with me, the Loon. Now, I know I think, this is day 11 of the new year. So I have to ask you, how are you doing with your resolutions? Are you keeping up with it? Did you already give up? That's all right. We're going to discuss. But before we discuss, I just want to let you know that I am not a professional. I am just having a discussion on my experiences and sharing it with you. So always keep in mind that you have to check out other sources, but we're going to discuss in a few moments. Now, today we are going to do a checkup. So this is going to be a short video for Sunday brunch. We up here in New York, we are having a little break from the blistering cold. So if you are just waking up or if you're just getting moving, I know you want to take advantage of this and go experience some fresh air because we don't know how long this is going to last and how long we're going to be buckled up inside with the cold. Now, today we are going to do a resolution check-in. Um, this is more of a check-in for you personally. But what I didn't do before was actually define what resolution means. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at the definition. Two simple and two simple but very powerful definitions. The first one is a firm decision to do or not to do something. And the second one is the quality of being determined or resolute. Now, falls into play on what you have made a vow to yourself to do this coming year. This is your goal. This is the ultimate goal that you've chosen to follow. Now, just remember, the goal could change, but this is what you decided on. So let's see if we could stay on track. First thing I have to say, because I did say stay on track, by any chance did you get distracted? Were there certain habits that you already accumulated in this past year that is causing you to get sidetracked? Or did you miss that? Was it something that you planned out? Because we all plan. Let's be honest. We plan. This is how it's gonna go, and this is what I have to do to get to my goal. Did you miss that? Did you miss a step? Did you stop altogether? Don't let that bother you. We become resolute, but we don't become resolute on the right thing. We become resolute on how to get there, which is you're missing the point. Yes, life is a journey, blah, blah, blah. We always do that. But you need to reach the goal. And who's to say that the way you planned this out was not the optimum way to get to your goal? We have to be flexible, which is why most resolutions fail. We're not flexible enough. We think the way we want to do it is the only way and that's how it's going to happen. No, that's not how that works. Hitting your goal is also a learning experience. And the learning experience is knowing that maybe the way we planned it out in our head is not the way that works for you. I say for you, because 9 times out of 10, we model our process and how we get to a certain goal on someone else's steps. What we tend to forget is those steps worked for them. It worked for that individual in their particular circumstance. You may not be in their particular circumstance. You may not have the means that they have. And we all have to put this into perspective. Do you want to get there? Yes. But you have to do it within your means. To that I say, If you stop on day 11 or even day 2, that's okay. Because the wonderful thing about life is that if you stumble, you get to pick yourself up and keep moving. So I say that to bring the point that it's okay to restart. You don't have to wait till January 1st again to start. You can restart again. Actually, restarting is what we do in life. A baby, when they take their first step, don't come out of the from crawling to running off the bat. They stumble, they fall. But you know what they do? They get right back up. So guess what? If you find yourself at this situation at this point in time of the year where you stopped or you fell off, okay, pick yourself up and keep going. It's also good and it's also all right to reevaluate your trajectory, the steps that you plan on taking. We adjust. Hitting your goal and the learning experience is learning how to adjust. We do not quit. We don't quit on others. We don't quit when we're doing our jobs. We don't quit when we're learning, and we don't quit on ourselves. The resolution you made is because you saw something that you wanted to improve on in your life, or even better, a habit you wanted to stop in your life. You wanted to be more positive. You wanted to remove the negativity. Well, that don't happen overnight. It takes time. Like I mentioned before, it took time for you to develop those bad habits. So it's going to take time to get rid of those habits. So do yourself and do everybody a favor and be gentle with yourself. Don't beat yourself up if you misstep, even if you quit. Your quit is temporary. The temper tantrum is temporary. It's also very human. But what else is human is realizing it, calculating in the shortcomings, and taking those steps to reach that goal. Remember, your approach towards your resolution is not set in stone. Set in stone. You want the end goal, but there are steps and there is a journey to get there. So, how are you doing with your resolution if you decided to do resolution? Technically, everybody makes resolutions, even if your resolution is not to make resolutions at the new year. But how's that coming along for you? I mentioned journaling before. Journal. I hit this stone wall. I stopped doing it because of XYZ. XYZ is what you need to look at. And remember, you made those resolutions because you know your worth. And you are worth hitting your goal. I said this was going to be a short one. Here in New York, it's partly cloudy, but the temperature outside is pretty decent, at least when I went out there earlier today. So go out, get some fresh air, take a nice walk. If you worship, go to your worship, whichever it is. But take some time for you. If you're hitting your goals and you're still on your resolution goal, pat yourself on the back. Be your own cheerleader. And if you fell off, take a look at what caused you to fall off and get right back on that horse. Now, I'm going to say, have a wonderful week. Keep pushing, keep going, reevaluate, but never give up on you. Until next time and until next week, have a wonderful week, and I'll catch you on the next Weekly Brunch. Have a good one. Oh, And before I forget, I've added into the community if you wanted to see a link of my friend's podcast, the Occult Rejects, and I'm going to have a few of them. And yeah, I do make a guest appearance, but the information provided there is so precious. So if you're into that, go ahead and check it out. It's like I say, you can learn in every aspect. So I'll see you till next week. Have a great one.